What's up, everyone? Happy 4th of July. This is being taped on the 4th of July. I hope everyone that celebrates Independence Day has a very happy and safe 4th of July. I hope everyone's doing well. As you guys can see, we have a couple fields that we're going to be doing contract work on today. So, to catch you guys up, it's October 1st, and we've been pretty busy for the most part during contract work. As you can see here in September, let me get to the contract. I did some contract work. We made 219,000 off of harvest income and 183 off of contracts. As you can see, the money doesn't really add up, but that came after leasing costs and paying off the loan. Some of it. I still have, I think, 80,000 left to pay off. So right now, let's see. So field 3, which we are currently on, and field 10 need to be fertilized. I wanted to shoot a video because this is probably going to be one of the last times you guys see me before winter is over. Right now, there's cotton that's going to be harvested. And I am not doing a good job on fertilizing. Oh well. Um, but I've mainly just been doing contract work, and it's taken forever. I did a field that was $60,000 contract. I think it was actually field 1, perhaps. I did at one point something along those lines. Um, and it honestly took me hours to do the field. But I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of what I'm doing today, and hopefully by the end of the day we can get this rest of this loan paid off. I did have to take the harvester back to the shop because that was leased, and that cost me a pretty penny at the end of the day. I think it was like 20 grand. So definitely was not cheap. Um, Hoping for a few more contracts before winter hits, because our wheat will not be ready for another 6 months, roughly, as long as it doesn't die over winter, which can happen, I'm sure. So, let's see here. When does wheat harvest? Yeah, it doesn't get harvested till July, so I'm hoping by then we can have enough money to buy our own harvester if we keep pumping out these contracts. I did a couple lineman contracts. I've done a couple big harvesting contracts. Cotton is the only one that I think we might go negative on. But I'm going to finish this field, and then I will see you guys back here when we're ready to look at the machinery for cotton, because I don't really do cotton, and I accidentally did not lease the vehicles that they were going to use for the contract, so I have to go to the store and lease them myself. But I will be back shortly. Alright guys, we're back. We hired a worker to do field 10. I'm actually going to show you guys the contract for cotton. So, if we look here, I think I might have screwed myself because these two contracts only pay out like 23 grand. And there's several ways to do cotton. Well, actually, one way that I do remember, which I thought we had a, I thought we had something here for cotton. Okay. Okay, so that's just bale loaders. And these are headers for the John Deere CS70 770. Okay. All right. So if we go down to cotton technology here, I thought they were like manual, not machines, but like English, not my strong suit, even though I speak it every day. Manual ways to cut cotton, but I guess not. So we have a couple different cotton vehicles. We have your two base game, the Case and the John Deere. Then we have these two, and the only difference is this one's the unrealistic version of it. And then we have a couple John Deeres. We have the CP770, the CS770, and the CS770 slash SH2F, which I'm not sure what the difference is. 11. Okay, so it's just this is just these two are just different headers sizes, I'm assuming. So I think because this is so expensive and this is so expensive, we're gonna go with the cheaper version, which would be one of these two, because these are the least expensive out of all of them. So let's see, what can we put on this one? So we can put on a bigger engine, which, do we really need one? Not really. I don't really care. I mean, we're just renting this, so I'm not gonna change stuff I don't have to. Okay, so the working speed on here is 40 miles per hour, which is standard. I think 40 is fast enough for cotton, to be honest, so we'll keep it at that. Additional lights, none. Beacons, none. Strobe lights. Put strobe lights on here? That's awesome. Fire and EMS. Police. White. Yellow. That's cool. All the different, purple? Oh, hell yeah. Do purple. Window tint, none. Windshield logo. You can have windshield logos. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's go with a... How was this looking chrome? It's actually not bad, to be honest. Oh, that looks very sweet. Alright. So this is going to cost us 19 grand, so we'll should make our money back. Oh, and the worker here ran into some issues. Let's get him back on track here. Alright. This is a pretty cool cotton harvester, if I must say so myself. Oops. Trying to figure out how to activate the purple lights. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so we need to go to field 5 and 6. 7, 4, 5 is up there. Where is field 6? 8, 9, 7. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh boy, watch where I'm going here. So we'll do field 6 first, and then we'll go to field 5. And they're both going to the same place. Nice little inside. Oh god. I cannot drive. Alright, well, I'm gonna drive there, because it's gonna be a minute before I get there. This thing is only doing 23 miles an hour. And I will be back in a few minutes, because it feels like this is gonna take for ages. Alright, we are here at the field. So, I came from a weird angle, and I kinda got a little stuck. We got it. Alright, so we're gonna unfold this harvester. We're gonna turn on automatic drop, and we are going to... Ooh, this thing is a lot bigger when you unfold it. Alright. Lower the header. And away we go. It's gonna be a huge cotton harvest, because they're both going to the same place. Holy cow. This thing goes fast at 23 miles an hour. So they're all going to the same place, and we should get a good amount of cotton out of this, and we'll make our money back, because it was a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be. If we were to rent any of the other harvesters, it probably wouldn't be, but I think it was like, what, 20 grand to rent this, and then we have to rent the trailer. Not sure what we're going to do with that yet. I do have a couple in mind. So we're going to do a headland on this field, or a little bit. Well, I kind of ruined it. I didn't go all the way around the first time. I just went right down the middle. So we're just gonna let the worker go. After I dump this first bale, because we're almost full. You guys will see what the cotton bale looks like once it comes out. And then we'll go check on our other worker doing the fertilization. So we'll get that done. And then I will look at bale trailers. And see what we can find. I don't think there are any automatic ones for cotton, so I'll have to probably do it by hand. By that I mean front loader attachment probably, or a wheel loader could pick it up and do it. So I will do this until this is ready to drop. And it fills up rather fast. I do love this chrome harvester though. Chrome looks good on some things, not everything, but this thing, it looks freaking amazing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm hoping there might become jobs available during winter for snowplow. I'm also hoping that if that's the case, maybe, because corn is also almost ready to be harvested. So what I'm thinking, and I have some sorghum saved up. I forgot to tell you guys that. From one of the contracts, so we can sell that this winter, and I'm hoping that we can buy our field. Fields are pretty expensive, which is why we only have the one. I would really like to buy our field, or two, because I would also like to make some animal pens. There's a construction business that specializes in making animal pens, and I wouldn't do chickens. If anything, I would do sheep or more cows. There is a cow barn up the road. I think it's 280,000 is what they priced it at. Alright, so we'll just go over here. The workers should be okay. This is a huge field. So it's gonna take me a while to do this. So you guys, I apologize, but you guys won't see everything. I know I always say that. It's just that these fields are so big and they take so much time. Like, I honestly, oh boy, I did a harvesting contract and it literally took me like 2 days. So that's the cotton bale. Interesting. So we're gonna let him do that. So this is what the cotton bale looks like. If we look here, the bale is 10,000 liters and 2 tons. That's huge. And how much does cotton pay? Let's see here. So cotton pays right now. Ooh, cotton pays pretty good actually. If you have the machinery to do it, that is. It's almost at its lowest point. It's at its highest point. Looks like in February. So, and that's 2,500. So this is October, and it's middle of the pack. So it goes up in December, goes down in January, back up in February. Okay. February and March looks to be a good time to sell cotton. So let's see what we have for machinery here. Actually, let's look and see how this guy's doing. He did not do the best job. Alright, so we'll set him off again. So cotton, if we go back down the cotton technology here, it looks like this is an auto-load wagon. Otherwise, there's this one. It can hold 3 bales. This one doesn't say how many it can hold. So let's see here. Auto-load, yes. I guess standard. Beacons, no. Work lights, no. And I think it has an attachment back here, so we pause. No attacher. So 994 to lease that. If this doesn't work, then I'll do this one. I know we're gonna have more than three bales, but I don't know how much this one will have. Alright, well, while he's doing that fertilizing job, we'll go back over to the cotton. So yeah, if I can get some land for relatively cheap and maybe try and get some sheep going. Sheep or pigs. Pigs are honestly a waste of money, if I'm being honest. Or even cows. Cows would be good too, but cows and pigs are good for the manure. The problem with pigs is they eat a lot, and you lose more money than you gain off of pigs. So Are they worth it? Yes and no. You get the manure or the slurry from the pigs, but and then you can sell them when they're old and fat. But at the end of the day, unlike cows produce milk. They give you slurry, and if you get the meat breeds, you can sell them, when they get big. So it's honestly worth it to do sheep more than anything because sheep, um, unless they're dairy sheep, I don't know what dairy sheep eat, but I know there's a mod for that. You can do hay or grass, and I think you give them straw for bed. I think I'm not 100% sure on that. And then they produce the wool, sell that, and if you get enough sheep going, it's definitely worth it. So they're easy to feed. Horses are also easy to take care of. I don't see a whole lot of money coming from horses. However, they are nice to just do. And then water. You need water for the horses and cows. But I'm going to finish doing this, guys, and then I'm going to do the other field, and I'll come back for the selling portion of it. We'll see how much money we actually make off of this. So I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. Welcome back, everyone. I just got done harvesting some cotton on fields 6 and 5. We have about, I would say, 6 bales total, maybe a little bit more or less, give or take. Um, it went rather quickly. I did return the cotton harvester back to the store, and while I'm thinking about it, these are these little cars here, tractors, whatever you want to call them. They are collectibles. If you collect them, you get, I think it's 1,000 each. So I'm not too sure how many there are. I have found a few of them already. So I did forget to mention that some of the maps do have collectibles and such. So this one does, and I think there's 10 of them if I remember correctly. So that's an easy 10k right there that you guys can make while you're farming. So I got this trailer and I'm gonna turn the auto mode on to pro. Or no, we want easy, sorry, not pro. And should take the bales, quote unquote, being the keyword, because this is under cotton technology, but it's a bale auto load trailer, so I don't know if that means cotton. But we shall see. It is end of fall and well, actually start of fall, like or close to the end of fall. And trees are really, really pretty around here. Just gonna go through this guy's field. I'm sure he won't mind. We do need to wash our tractor and put gas in it, and we need to repair it because it's starting to get pretty damaged. Alright, transporting position. Oh, that's operating. Are we, or is it not gonna take it? Question mark? Okay, that worked. I'm not sure how many we can stick on here, because these are fairly big. doesn't look like many, so we're gonna have to make multiple trips. Actually, we got more than 6, probably closer to 10. Yeah, so you can only fit 4 on here at a time. The good news is the spinnery is not too far away. So that is the good news. I wish I could fit... Oh boy, that's... man. Oh, so I can move them, okay. I wish I could fit more on here because that would have made my life a little bit easier, but they are huge. And the other trailers you can only fit max of 3, so... And that's the biggest one, so 4 is not too bad. And hopefully we'll make some extra money from this. I also did finish the fertilizing contracts and this, so we'll make our money back and then some. The first thing we're going to buy when I do get enough money is going to be a harvester or a second piece of land. I can rent harvesters for right now. Is this? Hold up. Where do we need to go? I know it's a spinnery, but... Where am I actually taking these? That's right here. Is it around the back? There's no cell trigger. Question mark. Okay, there they go. So yeah, there's no trigger, you just take it to the back and then... Alright, that makes sense. But yeah, so the first 2 things I need to buy is either a harvester, which I can lease, and then we'll make our money back on it, through contracts, or I can buy it. It won't have to deal with the leasing cost because the leasing cost, short term, uh, can help with money, but you get the leasing cost plus you get the operation by hour, and whatever other fees they add on there. So in the end, is it really worth it? No. I would much rather buy a harvester because then I have it, along with a suitable header, and then that way we can just make our money back as we do contracts and harvest. The thing about harvesters is they're super expensive, but if you think about it, one harvester and header is almost as expensive as these fields are because they're so massive. And even a 22,000 liter grain tank is not going to be enough to finish a field. So at the end of the day, you're going to have to make multiple trips, whether or not you have a big grain tank or not. It's just more about how much time you have to put in, because not all harvesters are going to have the same size grain tank. So even using like the biggest, baddest machines on the face of the earth on these fields, it's going to take time no matter what. So we can either buy a harvester, and I think I got all of these. So we'll go to the next field. Or we can just buy another field. This field I would love to have. oops, if we take a look, I forgot to turn saving content off, but so if we look here at the map, field 6 is this one, and it's 497,000. This is over a million. Field 19 over 960 grand. So this would be the cheapest one, and I could do with field 6 and 2 because they're decent sized fields for the most part. Um, and they're the cheap. 6 is probably the cheapest one that's close to me. And I mean, I would love to have field 1 and field 9, but field 1 is going to cost me an arm and a leg, and that is something I definitely cannot afford right now. This is the cow farm that I was referring to from earlier that I also wanted to buy. If we look over here at the map, um, it's 246,000. Doesn't come with any fields, but if we save up enough money, we could buy all these fields and then have this farm as well and this field. This is something that's going to come in the near future, because I need to save up at least probably close to 10 million for all these fields and the cow farm. But this will be something that we look into in the near future. And what am I stuck on? Here's the slurry pit. Alright, let's go over here. Go back to our contracts. So we finished. Oh, another harvesting contract. Or another cotton harvesting contract. What happened to my other cotton contract? What? I never turned it in. I'm so confused by that. Did we just lose a contract? That makes no sense. Okay, so I can't get these right now. That contract should have been finished, but it didn't. It's gone. It disappeared. Like, I can't. So the contract for Field 5 is no longer there. Oh, there's a fence there. Okay. I. What is happening? Like, I don't. I honestly, I don't understand. It's gotta be a bug because I didn't. Oops. And Field 6 is still blinking, so I'm not. I don't. I don't get it. We're gonna. We'll finish this up, and then if it doesn't work, I'll save my game. And I'm gonna have to come back in and see if it works because I don't understand Field 5. Okay, so that's. Oh, the fertilizer. We only had one fertilizing contract. Okay, I'm blind. I'm sorry, guys. I'm such a dope sometimes. I thought this was also a fertilizing contract. Okay, so Field 5 is done. So now the only contract we have left to fill is Field 6, and that should also be done. We'll get some money left over from the cotton, and cotton sells pretty good, so we should get at least, I would say probably the next few bales off the field should be ours if these four for fulfill the contract. Oh my god, I am struggling today, guys. Oh man, it has been a long day. I do apologize. But I do hope everyone had a happy 4th of July. I hope you guys stayed very safe and whatever you did do. So we actually might be able to afford this field sooner than I thought. And then I'll just lease the harvester. Okay, so 91%. So didn't fill everything like I wanted it to, but that's okay. And then we're gonna pay the rest of our loan back today, so we won't have to worry about that. Hopefully. I should earn enough money to pay that back. And then I might. How much is this cotton contract? 10 grand. I don't know if I'm gonna do that one because I did already lease back the harvester, but we'll try it again. Because I think I'll make my money back on it, assuming that. Because I think it only cost me like 7 grand to lease last time. But I'll wait till there's more contracts. If there's no more contracts that pop up, then I probably won't do it. But we'll wait and see. So the next time you guys see me will be after winter, start of next year, where we'll probably have a bunch of fertilizing contracts to do. I do have a bunch of fertilizer left and some lime left from this past summer. So we will work on more contracts, and then our wheat will be ready by midsummer, end of summer. And I do have canola saved up as well. I have, if we look here, is it canola or sorghum that I have saved? Sorghum. So I have 88,000 liters of sorghum saved, and the best time to sell is in January. So you may see me before January. If there's nothing to do in January, then I will just sell it and show you guys what I made next time you guys see me at the beginning of next year. Because January is still going to be really cold and snowy, and there's probably not going to be a lot to do, if I'm being honest. So, let's see. I should have enough room to fit these on here. So I don't mind showing you guys like what I've made throughout the months when I'm not recording, because that way you guys know what I'm doing. And then we need to buy a pressure washer. I know I had a mod on here at one time. Do I still have it? Does not appear as I do. Yeah, I definitely do not. So we'll have to get a pressure washer. I think there's one. Is there one in buildings? It might be under miscellaneous. Or containers. thought there was a base game pressure washer. Ah, right here. Okay, so we'll install this when we get back to the farm. We'll refuel, repair, all that good stuff. So let's take this back. I think that's all the bales. I don't see any more. Yeah, that looks to be everything. Ooh, I cannot go that way. Let's turn this way. Sorry for driving with my map open. That's kind of a habit because I get lost very easy. So, altogether we made 3 trips, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 bales all together off of 2 fields. It's not too bad, to be honest. I mean, we made good money. We should get the money for these 3 bales because I think one will fulfill the contract. I know there's a tedious way to deal with that, which is sell one at a time uh, until it's full. But I'm not gonna do that for the sake of time because last time I made a video I went over an hour and I didn't mean to, and I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be over an hour as well. But I wanna show you guys as much as I can. I'm just having a very hard time fitting all of it on in less than half an hour, which is what I've been trying to do to make it short, because I had a few people tell me that the videos were too long, but in a map like this, it's kind of hard for it to be short, because it's such a big map. It's more the fields than anything, and there's so much to do, but alright, oops. Alright, so we actually didn't make that much off of this. I'm kind of shocked. Why is this not... Okay, unload bales. Why is this doing this? There we go. Take that bale. Okay, thank you. So we made 23 grand. We didn't... It took a lot more to finish that contract than I thought. So, if we go back up here to contracts, field 3, fertilizing complete, 26,362. Field 5, harvesting, 10,479. Field 6, harvesting, 13,147. So up to 22,000. That is a lot of money that we just made. Almost 100K. So we're gonna pay this off, and that was 85 grand. That'll leave us with 117. I'm gonna keep this for right now in case there is more harvesting contracts. We are going to go to the farm. I don't remember if there's a repair garage there or not. If there's not, I'm sure I can make one really quick. But we'll put the pressure washer down. We'll just install that somewhere for right now. And we'll clean this off. And then, like I said, the next time you guys see me, it'll be the first of the year. Oh boy. And I'm hoping if we get more contracts, like I said, I can keep. Oh, we do have a fuel stop right here. It cost me 12 grand. I'm, yeah, hoping that more contracts, and then I can buy field 6, because that's really what I want. So while that's fueling up, let's look here. I don't see a garage location. How big is this? Sell this, and then let me put this here. Like so. And then we'll put the pressure washer right here. There we go. That works. So now we're broke again because that cost me a decent amount of money. And then paint. I cannot do anything about that. Alright, so then we'll... So there just went all the money that I made. RIP. So turn on high pressure washer. I'll make it look a little bit more clean, because it's been doing a lot of work. There we go. Other than this over here, that's not really clean, but that's okay. She looks a little bit more clean now. So yeah. So yeah, the next time you guys see me, hopefully we'll have some more money, and hopefully it'll be enough to buy the land, which is I forget to turn this in-game saving off. Like I said, field 6, uh, which is 497,000. It is 63 acres, and then if we look here, we still have a negative yield for this field, which I'm not understanding why. Because I did, if you look at the environmental score, it says the nitrogen's not the best, but I put the right amount of nitrogen down. I did good on the pH value as well. Weed controlled, we have weeds off, so that's going to be standard. Soil sampling, we did. Tillage, we did not do. So why this field's so bad, I don't know. That'll be something to keep an eye on, but there's really not much I can do about it. So, alright guys, again, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like down below, comment if you feel free, if you really want to, and then subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.